in the vast savanna of Africa, where the sun painted the horizon with hues of gold and crimson. There stood a kingdom ruled by a wise and benevolent king named Malik. His kingdom flourished under his rule, with prosperity and harmony reigning supreme. However, not all was well within the walls of the royal palace. At the heart of the kingdom, nestled amidst lush gardens and towering spires, lived Prince Kunde, the only son of King Malik. With his chiseled features and regal bearing, Prince Kunde was the epitome of royalty. But beneath his charming facade lay a heart consumed by arrogance and pride. Prince Kunde cared little for the affairs of his kingdom or the welfare of his people. Instead, he reveled in the opulence of his palace, indulging in lavish feasts and extravagant parties. His subjects whispered of his selfishness and indifference, but none dared to confront him, for fear of his wrath. One fateful day, a messenger arrived at the palace, bringing dire news. A neighboring kingdom, led by the tyrannical King Rashid, was threatening war upon their lands. The kingdom trembled with fear, knowing they were ill prepared to defend themselves against such a formidable foe. King Malik, troubled by the impending conflict, called upon his son to lead the kingdom's defense. But Prince Kunde scoffed at the idea, dismissing the threat with a wave of his hand. "Let them come," he declared arrogantly. "I shall crush them beneath my heel like ants." Desperate to save his kingdom from destruction, King Malik turned to his most trusted advisor, the wise and venerable Chancellor Adebayo. Together, they devised a plan to sway Prince Kunde's heart and inspire him to rise to the occasion. Unbeknown to Prince Kunde, Chancellor Adebayo reached out to a neighboring kingdom, seeking aid in their time of need. And so, it was that Princess Nini, the courageous daughter of King Juma, embarked on a journey to the kingdom ruled by Prince Kunde. Princess Nini was unlike any woman Prince Kunde had ever encountered. With her fiery spirit and unwavering resolve, she commanded respect and admiration wherever she went. Disguised as a common traveler, she arrived at the gates of the palace, determined to confront Prince Kunde and awaken the hero within him. But gaining an audience with the prince proved to be no easy feat. Prince Kunde's advisors, wary of the princess's intentions, sought to turn her away at every turn. Undeterred, Princess Nini persisted, her determination unwavering. At last, word reached Prince Kunde of the mysterious traveler who sought an audience with him. Intrigued by her persistence, he granted her request. As Princess Nini stood before him, her eyes ablaze with passion, Prince Kunde found himself strangely captivated by her presence. Princess Nini wasted no time in laying bare the truth of the kingdom's plight. She spoke of the suffering of the people, the fear that gripped their hearts, and the need for unity in the face of adversity. Her words struck a chord within Prince Kunde, stirring something long dormant within his soul. For the first time in his life, Prince Kunde felt a flicker of empathy for his people, a glimmer of understanding of their struggles. He saw in Princess Nini a soul unbound by the shackles of pride and arrogance. And in that moment, he knew that he could no longer stand idly by while his kingdom faced destruction. With newfound determination, Prince Kunde pledged to stand with Princess Nini and defend their kingdom against the threat of King Rashid. Together, they devised a plan to rally the kingdom's forces to train and prepare for the inevitable conflict that loomed on the horizon. As the days passed, Prince Kunde and Princess Nini worked tirelessly, inspiring their people with their bravery and dedication. They forged alliances with neighboring kingdoms, united in their common cause. And as word spread of their noble efforts, hope blossomed in the hearts of the kingdom's inhabitants once more. At last, the day of reckoning arrived. The forces of King Rashid descended upon the kingdom, their banners flying high, their swords glinting in the sunlight. But they were met with fierce resistance as Prince Kunde and Princess Nini led their troops into battle with courage and determination. The clash of steel echoed across the battlefield as the two armies clashed, each fighting for their beliefs, their homes, and their loved ones. Prince Kunde fought with a newfound sense of purpose, his arrogance replaced by humility, his pride tempered by compassion. Beside him, Princess Nini fought with unmatched skill and valor, her courage inspiring those around her to rise to greater heights. Together, they stood as beacons of hope amidst the chaos of war, leading their people with unwavering resolve. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of purple and gold, the tide of battle turned in their favor. The forces of King Rashid faltered and retreated. Defeated by the unity and strength of the kingdom's defenders, victory was theirs. But it came at a great cost. The battlefield was littered with the fallen, brave souls who had given their lives in defense of their homeland. Prince Kunde and Princess Nini stood amidst the carnage, their hearts heavy with sorrow for those they had lost. But even in the midst of their grief, there was hope, for the kingdom had emerged from the crucible of war stronger and more united than ever before. In the years that followed, Prince Kunde dedicated himself to serving his people with grace and humility. Guided by the lessons he had learned from Princess Nini, together, they ruled the kingdom with wisdom and compassion, ensuring that the legacy of their courage and unity would endure for generations to come. And so the tale of the arrogant prince and the courageous princess became legend, a story of redemption and unity that will be told and retold for centuries to come. For in the heart of Africa, where the sun kisses the earth and the spirits of the ancestors watch over their descendants, the power of love, courage, and unity knows no bounds.